Hello, 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 folks, and welcome to the Blood Bowl. Today it is the Kislevs versus the High Elves. Now, this match might be a bit tricky, shall we say, but excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, while I sort this little matter out. As many of you know, YouTube being YouTube it is sometimes a bit of a git. So if you excuse me for one moment while I set the stage. There we go. Okay. The stage is now set. Okay, I just gotta sort out. There we go. The stage is now set. Send links. And also check my other things as well. Yeah, but that's working in order. Okay. Just send a message to my opponent saying I'm ready to go. Right, that's all set up. So, what am I? So, yes, High Elves, as many would know from my last encounter with the High Elves, which was against Gladiators High Elves, which I won the championship with Chaos. This will be a different matter. Now, let us look at the High Elves, shall we? As you can see already, a couple matches have been played already. And excuse me, my good men and women of YouTube and Blood Bowl. Now, let us have a look at these blinking elves. Ugh, why do I always get bloody elves? Right. Now, as you can see from this team, he hasn't got any dodgers, which is good. And he's only got one blitzer. So, it's pretty much Dave Batista is going to probably be taking on my Matt Hardy, pretty much. So, it is a wrestling match. So, yay. Now, I'm going to be honest. No dodge means good. That's good for me because that means now I am in a better of a good place. Because now is a good time to face the elf team. Now, to any inspiring coaches out there, let me give you a little piece of advice. In the first three matches of any season, if you get the dwarves or the elves right off the bat, that's good. Gets them out of the way, deals with less of the shenanigans, and I can plan the season better. Now, now looking at this, Grim thinks he's going to get change. He won't. This will be a straight up fair fight because thanks to David Beckham getting the movement up skill, he has now got no cash. He's going to fight me in a fair fight. Which, unfortunately for him, that's not a good thing for him. I mean, he will out agility me, that's no problem. Outmove me, however, well, we're pretty equal. This is going to come down to tactics and a little luck. Now, 2 rerolls and a fan factor and 1 apothecary. No argument there for the apothecary because, let's be honest, we all need apothecaries. And my team, the WWE. Now, this match could see a lot of players on my team leveling up. Now, I have 3 rerolls, so basically I'm the same as Grim. So it's pretty much a fair fight. The only advantage I have is, well, just this. I have 1 more reroll than he does. So this will be straight up who gets lucky. Now, I do have 110k, which is pretty good. Now, I was going to buy a new player, but because when I saw who I was facing next, I went against this and decided to hold back. Now, the player I am going to get next, and I'm going to show you what I want to buy next, is this guy, the Bear. Now, I do want another blitzer and another catcher. 2 blitzers and another catcher. However, I would rather get the Bear first and have a bit of, like, meat on the front line. Something to hold certain players back and cause a bit of, like, rough-ups. Because I do need something to pretty much cause a bit of mischief. So I'm hoping to have enough money to get the bear. I mean, I had enough to get another catcher and another blitzer, but I went against this because I figured that, you know what, I would rather have a bear in the middle just to pretty much I need some firepower in the middle just to also get the me catcher who is can't purchase because I'm not buying yet. I'm saving that for a later date because the catcher I want to buy. You see, AJ is on his own and he is doing a lot of the work for me, but I would like another catcher to pretty much alleviate his stress a bit. And also having a bear as well will put him off the pitch from time to time because he's going to be my main ball carrier and main thrower. The Hardy brothers, they've done well last match against the Vampires. And then I'm going to have my matchup again. Then I've got my other matchup, which is coming up next week, where I will face the Dark Elves, which is this team. But then after that, the reason I'm going for a bear first is because what's going to happen in the 4th and 5th matches. Now, where am I on this? Because I'm facing Bretonia, so that's a perfect chance for the bear to have his fun. And the other one is the Jill team, Dwarves. So yeah, I have a lot of heavy hitting matches coming up. And where am I again? There we go. Now the Midnight Metal, that's the Goblin team. Now hopefully by then I'll have the Hardy Boys prepared to deal with them. Also Eddie Guerrero, he's gonna level up, which I know what skill I'm gonna give Eddie Guerrero. That's easy, but the rest of the team, that's a different story. You see, guys, this is a little YouTube coaching lesson 101. Always look what your season is going to be. Now, in other seasons like the US Bloodweiser League or the Orca League, yes, you could do whatever the hell you like, because, let's be honest, it's a continuous team thing. But in a league like ours, you have to look at what you're going to face up. And since I know I'm going to face two very powerful Bashi teams, and a gutter runner team, which I'm going to have to deal in, I believe it's week 7, yep. I'm going to have some players that's going to deal with those two. Now, in week 8, I have the Age of Predators, which is Oath's team, and that is going to be a tough fight. Even I'll admit that. Then the Ruthless Sisters. So basically, guys, you got to look at what you're going to face. Dumbledore's enemies, that's Fanex, not till later on, and then it's Gladiator. So always, guys, when you ever play this game in a league like ours, always check who you're going to face and when you're going to face them. And while we're on the subject of players, let's look at the current Hall of Fame. Well, most experienced is no doubt these guys because they've already had matches. So there's quite a lot of people pretty much tied, but which you expect? It'll be probably the later on we'll get to look into that. Good afternoon, Mr. Grimm. How are you, good sir?
Yeah, I'm all good. Just literally bringing in a new era of T4, Tier 4.
Oh yeah, you guys are in tier 4 now, aren't you?
Yep.
Thankfully, I'm still in tier 3. For what good that is, though, to be honest.
Mm.
I figure you both agree
I
we want to be on tier 1.
oh, that's it. It's just stupid. Got to, it's got to realise at some point that the tier system's not working.
Whenever that's gonna happen, we'll never know.
Nope.
Anyhow,
I'm here for Blood Bowl and nothing.
it can't be that bad. Surely not.
Oh mate, my game against Speedy. Right, okay, I know I made errors, but my God, I could not dodge.
Well, you'll be well. You should be all right because you're not gonna get much punching out of me.
That's not too bad then.
Because I'm Kislev. I'm not a bashy team. No, I'm an agility team. I'm more of a jack of all trades team.
Yeah, I'm literally just loading up, and
Yeah, I am not looking forward to my next match after you.
why
Dark Elves. These are my next 3 matches. I've got Dark Elves next, then the Bretonnians, and then the Dwarfs.
At least you got a sort of better run than me.
Who you got?
Skaven, I've got you, then I've got, I think, is it Dark Elves? No, so now I've got Lizards,
Well, you can
I
easily
believe.
beat up the Lizards.
Yeah.
I mean, for heaven's
Then
sakes, I
I've got
mean, bloody
then I've got Dark Elves, then
ooh,
I've got Dwarf, and then Chaos Dwarf.
ooh, that's the worst one. Dwarf back to back. That is the worst. I'll admit that. But you should be all right. I mean, come on. I mean, you're facing off against like the lizard man gets over. You could easily run rings around him and just bash his skinks to Kingdom Come.
Yeah. But
So,
yeah, I was just like, oh, that's a rough start to the season.
well, I mean, I did have the vampires last week, so I had a good start, and now I have to now defend my crown.
Yes, you do. I was like, this will be the season to test to see if I stay away from agility teams.
Well, tell you something, I was surprised that a gladiator took high elves over these guys. I was surprised at that, but how I say the halflings? I was surprised at
Mm,
that. I thought he would have taken the Kislev because they're not a bad team. They're just a bit high maintenance to work with.
yeah.
I know, yeah. If I'm doing also 2 things at once as well.
Well, 10k petty cash.
I've
Well, no,
got
we've got no petty cash.
nope. I've only got 20 petty cash, but I'm not getting anything because to be honest, I need the money.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm doing 2 things at once at the moment. Cause
What's that? Saving gold and
oh, it's for my I'm getting I'm gonna get a bear,
okay. Yeah.
and I'm also working on my on Ark as well. I'm doing 2 things at once, which is not the best way to go about things, but I kind of have to because I'm raising a baby Tyranno.
Yeah.
And for those who are unaware, I do play Ark on the Xbox, and let me tell you guys, when you're doing baby raising, it is a freaking nightmare. Because I mean, you've played Ark before, haven't you, Grim?
Yes.
And you know that for the first 8 hours of the baby's raising, you got to stay with it until it's like able to feed off a trough.
Yeah.
It's it's I that's why I always hate dealing with the babies because it's like okay, who's on the front line? Ricochet, Lapaka, and Eddie Guerrero. Well, okay, I'll make some changes there. Hurricane, you're going there. Matt, you're going here. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Baby raisins and a lot.
Oh, it is a nightmare, especially when you're raising 2 babies.
Yeah.
But
Well,
fine.
especially on the console
Oh yeah, it's
version. Do
it,
it on the Steam version. It's fine because you've got if you've got the right server, you've got a thing called an S Plus nanny
oh yeah. I mean,
that will feed it.
yeah. And the other baby I'm raising is a Giga.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I've got on Ark so far. I have 6 T-Rexes, which are all level 400 above.
Yeah.
I have I have a Blood Wyvern,
Yeah.
and I also have a Bronto, a couple of Viruses, a Ichlosaur, and 2 Argents.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to set myself up to when I go to Scorch to try and get a Rock Elemental and a hopefully a Lightning Wyvern because I like the Lightning Wyvern.
Mm.
Although one of the players on my server, the poor bugger's had a rough time because he managed to get 12 Giga eggs,
Yeah.
and unfortunately all 12 died.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, they all died thanks to him because what happened was before they were born, he accidentally fell asleep
Yeah.
from exhaustion, and then out of nowhere, all but all but one survived.
Quick snap.
Well, I think we could see all three of them going back to get the ball.
Yay. At least I can catch.
Well, like I said, I know I'm going to struggle against elves because, like I said, I don't have like the staining power that I would normally have,
Mm.
and that's why I need
Sort
a
one dice.
and that's why I need a bear, just to have someone on the front line and go right. Here's a big guy. This will keep you busy.
Yeah. Look, there's the big guy.
Well, I need someone also to hold off dwarfs as well because I'm facing those buggers pretty soon.
Mm. Fuck's sake. Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
good lord! Knockout. Damn it!
I thought I. Where did I put my. I swear that was my blitzer.
And no,
No,
you
it
put
was my blitzer standing there, and I've
yeah.
just been it.
Okay.
Well, this game started out fun.
That's all I need. Now, get lost, you pompous git.
Yeah, I think I rolled, what is it, something like 32 ones in my game against Speedy.
Ow. Let's go, Matt. That'll do.
Ah, just one apiece.
Nope, don't catch it, don't catch it, don't catch it. Leave it, leave it, leave it. That's good. Go, AJ.
Hmm. Looks like I'm not stopping.
Go on, Jeff. Off you go.
What was you thinking about it?
I would rather take the chance with leap than with a
A dodge.
yeah. Hello, Mr.
Ah,
Travis. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Not a good start. Well, hard to say really because we both had a knockout, and I mean, I think David Bowie is a bigger knockout target because he's like a catcher. Okay.
oh my fucking
You
God
got
for
block.
block.
I was gonna say you've got block. Yeah, I've got a sort of Eddie
Oh, I
Guerrero.
managed to dodge. I managed to dodge. That ain't happening.
But I say, are you that insane? Oh, it's you, Bright Ops. I forgot you keep changing your name every freaking YouTube time. Are you willing to take the risk, knowing for a fact you could be more men down?
Yes.
Stunned.
It's just a stun.
Fool, you were lucky because if that was a 6 or a 5, you would have been going
Yeah.
off.
Try and stop the touchdown.
Well, I'm not going to be touchdowning. But what I am going to be doing is playing some unique plays. Like, for example, run away!
Oh, there's a pal. I'd love to know what a pal feels like. And
You don't know what the... Oh, trust me, you'll figure out what I'm up to in a minute.
oh my god, there's another pal. He's fine. Here comes the foul. Come on, nothing happened and him gets sent off.
Nothing. But now, I've got ball control. And besides, it means now I'm not going to take many punches.
Nope.
Because I'm taking the play out of Gladiator's playbook.
Hey, double pals. You can go there. And stay. You stay there. Nah.
Come on, ref. Send him off. Knockout. Damn it, you didn't get sent off. Referee, why are you not looking at this? Are you blind?
Yes, he is. Oh crap, let's go for it.
Oh.
He's fine.
Okay.
And he's just gonna go, run away.
Yep.
Murder some wannabe jumping frogs. I'm trying to.
Who said that?
Oath. But the first blocking dice was both down in the skull, re-rolled, both down in the skull.
Shit.
Fails.
That's all I needed.
Well, I'd love to do elf bullshit to victory, but it's not happening at the moment. Should hopefully, if it keeps on going the way it is, be a decent pick for a team in Blood Bowl 3.
All my players have now separated. Alright, let's read the comments while I'm waiting. Let's see. Yes! That's a reroll gone.
There's another one.
Yep, but now I'm in a bit of a better position.
He's got pressure on the ball now.
Pressure? What pressure?
My one and only player. Thank God you don't have dodge.
Not yet. That's the problem with... Stunned. You stunned Le Champion.
I don't mind that.
You're thinking, what could I be up to, aren't you?
I'm just thinking of trying to hurt stuff.
Well, that makes sense, Bright. That makes sense. God damn it.
Another armor break.
Well, it's to be
No injury,
expected.
though.
It's to be expected. I mean, Kislev... Oh, you were daring there, because then I have block and you don't. Right. Central place first. See ya. I got what I came for you.
Come on, fail a dodge.
Oh, come on. 2 ones in a row. Come
And the
on.
snake eyes. No.
This is how you do it.
Come on. It's a journeyman. You're supposed to be hurting him.
Nope. Ah. All you had to do was just get there and that would be it. So what do you think of my passing skills?
Healthy passing skills. Right. Down you go.
You bully, leave him alone.
Down he goes. Nothing happens.
Well, to be honest, I'll be honest, this guy I didn't want to give points to, but because somebody else I want to give points to, but since I'm forced into this situation, I don't have much of a choice, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, leave him alone, you bully. You utter fug. Ha! Serves you right.
Ain't much I can do.
Come on, ref. Send him off. Knockout. God freaking damn it. Referee! Seriously, ref. Right.
Oh, by the way, I bribed the ref.
I noticed.
Pre-game. Done it right in front of the ref as well, which makes it even worse.
That's fine.
Oh, I'm so badly missing that dodge skill.
Off you go.
punching.
Team that brings out the worst in people. Hey Gladiator, welcome to the stream, buddy. I've just noticed you because I'm still focusing. But yeah, I've done some unique things with Kislev. I've kind of realized that Kislev, you try and avoid a punch fight. You try and play it more along the lines of trick plays. Be as tricky as possible to make it very hard for the opponent to get a good grasp on you. Oh, I was supposed I was double skull. That would have been great against for you. Oh no. Bloody hell. How in bloody blue thunder am I not dead?
Alright, it's going down.
I know how to play. I know how Kislev play. Yeah, Kislev, like I said, Kislev are one of these teams that are like, they can be good if they get a little luck and they're used a bit more like sparingly in their fight department. Though I wish this bloody referee would get half of this team sent off. They've got away with bullcrap today. Come on, ref. Send them off. Jesus Christ, ref. Are you freaking blind?
Well, I blocked the referee's field of view with it.
Right, okay. There we go. He's the one I want to get a skill for. Okay, you lot. Back away. You've done what you needed to do.
Are you sure you didn't want to give me one to play with?
Hell no. You want me? Come and get me. You want me? Come and get me.
First things first before I do that. Oh my god.
How the hell am I getting away with this?
For God's sake.
Okay, first things first. Before I do what I'm going to do, get rid of the man.
No, you just push him away. No, just push him away.
Shit. Ah, well, never mind. But I got what I came for. Alright, Jeff. You're getting a level up at the end of this match. Time for you to do the Cossack dance.
Well, he got 2 back.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Right. AJ, back of the field, buddy. Along with Matt and Jeff. Yeah. I've also decided a name for my my big guy. I've decided a name for him.
Go on.
Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Because I know some people might think he's not a high fly. He is. If you ever watch his TNA run when he was in the X division, that dude could fly.
Yeah.
He could fly.
Right. Know what's going to happen here.
Now the trick is to keep Jeff alive. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But in this instance, Bright, this is what I call a steal run for me because I've just stolen his stolen Grimm's turn. Essentially, stole his half. Which
Yep.
I gotta admit, how the hell I got away with half of it, I don't know. But hell, right, come on, game, be nice. Ah, that's fine.
Alright, first things first. You down this way. No, you're just going to carry on pushing.
Well, look on the bright side. At least your loners are not getting points.
That is true.
Knockout. Again. Seriously, will you stop knocking me out?
No.
Jesus Christ.
You.
But then again, if they're all knocked out, that means you don't get the foul.
That is true. Round he goes.
I mean, I've also got names for me other players as well. Me catchers and me the two new blitzers I'm hoping to get. I've already made names for them.
Yeah.
For the blitzers, I'm gonna take the brothers Phoenix and Pentagon Jr.
Why Kislev's still alive? I'm trying. I'm elves. I can't really punch him that hard.
Ooh, Oaf! Hey Oaf, you there? Just because you can't work with
There you
Kislev,
go.
just because you can't use the Kislev well as better as I'm doing at the moment, you don't need to take it out on me.
In going now.
Yeah. So Ray Phoenix
Let's
and Pentagon Jr. are going to
get something out of
be
this.
my blitzers, and for my new catcher, it's going to be Rey Mysterio. How? Okay, time out here. You've incorrectly passed it, and you still managed to land on it and catch it?
Yep, that sounds about right.
But that means he got no points for it, though. That's the problem.
Oh, that's I was gonna go for a foul.
Finally, referee! Finally, you spotted the damn foul.
Oh, this game.
Yep. And move on. Yeah, Roger.
Knuckle taketh.
And only one came back. Is it the one I want? Is it Eddie Guerrero that came back? Because he's the one I want to get a point for. No, it's not. It's who did come back? Because I know it's not Eddie because he's still out.
Now this is where I want pitch evasion and Kislev to go down.
No, this is where Rock comes in and kills your blitzer.
I have an apothecary for that situation just in case Ronky shows his head.
I think we all have to because Ronky's going to go Rock crazy because of you know, because this is the last season with Rocks.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit anticlimactic, but okay.
Romkey's preparing for his match. Okay.
Off you go, le champion.
No rocks will hit yet. Hopefully.
You say that. Oh.
He's fine. The worst thing is I do not know how to play elves at all. So it's like learning on as the season goes. But with the pals happening, I don't think I'm getting anywhere. No, grind your skinks to dust, because no one's going to touch bacon as a skink.
But many will try.
They will try, but bacon was literally deep. You've got a stat 5 sort of...
My turn to kick you in the
Come
teeth.
on, ref. Send him off. No.
Wow, this ref is very, very liberal, isn't he?
Yep.
He is very liberal with his bloody referee today.
What to do? Chris Jericho, you're up.
Oh, great. He's going to pick on Le Champion. Oh, God. You gotta admit, Chris Jericho in his heyday, he was freaking brilliant. He was a fun act, him.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's still a good performer for his age, but it's just when he was during the mid 2000s, he was just at his best. We all remember Trump. You're right. That'll be an interesting match. You still got your team bright from the previous season. Why don't you and Grim have a match between Trump and Bacon and see who's the best between the two of you?
It's just a stun.
Yeah.
And then let's see if I can do anything. Go, journeyman! End. He don't want to say hi. I think I've got the roughest start to this season going. I'll try and stop him, but no promises. Oh, he fails a leap.
It happens.
Does he fail it again?
Nope.
Nope. Send him off, ref.
Oh, God. It had to. Why is he racist against Japanese? But then again, our fouling has been utterly dreadful, hasn't it?
Yeah. Go, go, go!
No.
Oh,
Double one, please. Snake Eyes. Nope.
fuck you ones. Fuck you ones.
Right. No mucking about. That's fine. Jeff Hardy?
I think I've taken Doplifier's ones.
Blame him then.
I've taken his ones from the.
Did he? And I know
I've
what
taken all
happened
his
to
ones
Chris.
from last season.
Yeah. Yay, everybody's back. Okay, well, all but one, but okay. Eddie, get back there. Who have I got in the front lines? Ricochet, La Parka, and the Hurricane. Yeah.
Just might as well start punching.
Well, I'm doing the smart thing. Staying back. And that's it.
Right, you down. I'll confirm that setup.
You might as well, cause perfect defense. Actually, I like that. I'm going to limit the amount of people that can be pushed or punched. Because otherwise, I really don't need to do anything now. I've just got to hang on for another, what, 5 turns?
Yeah.
The other thing, I've got a bad feeling I'm going to end up going through this season like I did with the Chaos, like, you know, being passive.
Mm. Oh.
Oh, I was on for a double. And it was with the loner as well. Ooh, that was a bit risky. You know, the loner was one of the few people I would have just said, you know, all right, fine, double skull, die. I don't care. You're going to die anyway.
True. You slot into there. Before I do that, you pick that up.
Oh, I see where this is going.
I've got to get some XP out of this.
Yeah, but not with him. You need to give it to the catcher. Need him. He needs it more than David Beckham.
It's
What in the name of Nuffle's ballsack is going on here? I am fine with that. Knockout! You're safe. Go on, Hurricane. Go off the pitch. You're safe from being bullied.
Go one away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately now it's just devolved into him playing a passing game, and I'm just sitting back and just enjoying the show.
And me not trying to get players sent off.
Parker.
Injury.
And it is.
No long-term effect.
I'm fine with that. It just means now you can't do anything.
No, but I can stack up on the next one.
Who's isn't gonna let you? Leap.
No.
Wow.
Well, people, we know what's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, if I can walk away without major injuries, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just means now for my next game, I'm gonna have to. AJ's one away from leveling up. Eddie's one away from leveling up. I thought you were gonna roll a 1 there, cause it's just Sod's Law.
Yeah.
Knockout. That means all my players.
I can't go and bully.
Yep, all my players are safe.
I just got to go and bully people up there now.
Yep, and it will take you 2 turns to get to me.
I'm just going to sit there and play the passing game for the next few turns. Wow.
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 I think you got a little too greedy.
Yeah. Right. You pick up the ball, run back. You pick up the ball.
What the hell?
Oh my
God. Well, GG.
Yeah. Do you know what? Let's do absolute.
You're gonna try.
BS.
You're gonna do the
And
long
try
bomb.
And do an almighty fucking bomb.
Hey, why not? I've done it a few times with weird players. Here we go, boys.
It's gone.
And he catches it. Isn't that supposed to be a Kislev thing? And that's it.
Yeah.
In a row, yeah. It's 4 ones in a row. I know, Gladiator. It was
On turn
bad.
16, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting for the server.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, nice. I've got 6. That means I'm 180k in the pocket.
You can... Right.
Right. La Parker.
At least the Lyman got.
Yeah. And La Parker got it. Oh, God. Let's have a look at the dice rolls. I'm intrigued here. Ouch.
18 ones.
Jesus. How many I got? I got 21 ones.
Yeah.
Let's look at the bash.
I've taken over the role of the ones this season.
Let's see. 14 bashes for me versus your... Well, you out-bashed me. We tied on pushes, but you've had more skulls than me, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Bride.
15.
Let's have a look. I'm looking at the position here. That can't be right. You had 4 passes. I think you have more than that. I think you what, double that?
No.
But yep, two passes, two
Yep.
catches. Yep. I'm just
Your,
looking at this.
your lizards will say hi to me in the new year.
Yeah. But
Well, one of them things. It's one of the things. It's Christmas, but it's not. I'm in the wonderful world of Tier 4, which means lockdown.
yep. For those who are outside the UK in our chats, what's happened is the government in our towns have decided to add a tier 4, which is essentially means we're locked down. We cannot mix houses, we can't go anywhere. We are pretty much screwed. Does that about sums it up?
Yep, that's about it.
Since
But
Grim is also my apologies. You go ahead, mate, before I explain the rest.
yeah, it's just silly. It's we can't mix households, even though you're coming out of theoretically one bubble that you don't mix with, and going into another bubble, which is your family. It's just stupid.
It is. Basically, both me and Grim are in separate tiers. I'm in tier 3 because we in the north, for some odd reason, have not got the worst of it, for, surprisingly, after the bullshit we've had for 8 months. And Grim, because you're near London, aren't you? If I recall.
Yes, I'm in one of the 32 London boroughs.
Yeah. Since London is in, he's in one of those boroughs. Unfortunately, he gets the full whack of the tier 4, which is. I'll be honest, I don't agree with the tier system. I mean, I understand why they're
Um,
doing it, but it's just ridiculous.
it should have. I, I was saying this to Dopal yesterday.
Hmm.
It's shut everything down. I mean, shut everything down everywhere. Only keep open your supermarkets, your local shops, your pharmacies, obviously your doctor surgeries, dentists, and that.
Hmm. Right.
But like your
They.
car mechanics and your tyre places, keep them open. But shut everything else down. Do we need that many takeaway shops opening? And
Nope.
it's like, no, I can understand. Yes, everyone likes a takeaway, but I'm quite sure people wouldn't mind going out of a takeaway for a few weeks to get the number down.
Hmm.
But then he shuts pubs and restaurants that a decent pub and restaurant can monitor the people coming in,
Hmm.
keep the safe distancing, and where you come in, you've got to put a mask on to sit to your table.
Mm.
Go to the toilet, you've got to
Yeah.
have a mask on. But you're allowed to, but it's free. It's like the Wild West, free reign in shopping centres.
Yeah. I know what you mean. And now I've just advanced our matches so we can get any monies or sort anything out we need.
Um, I didn't get one level up.
Well, I've got one which is Jeff Hardy, so let's see what he gets. Well, my choice has been made pretty quickly.
What's that?
Block. Oh, you've got to with Kislev. I mean, the point with Kislev is with the blitz at least you've got to give them block as their first skill, barring like agility or movement allowance or strength, one of
Yeah.
them. But everything else, I mean, I know what I'm going to do with the Hardy boys. I know what I'm going to give them. Now, the
Mm,
bear thing, I'm going to wait on my decision with the bear until after the match between Ronki and Fanex,
yeah.
because if Fanex just crushes Ronki, I might decide, you know what, I might hold off from the bear for another game.
Yeah.
Or I might put the bear in because I'm thinking, oh, he is pre-weakened. He's just going to throw like chaff at the bear, which is fine because it gives him points.
Mm.
So at the moment,
So,
I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean,
well, I've got two players near leveling up,
I just noticed that.
and that's two linemen. Blitz is absolutely doing Wheat FA. So,
Yeah, I mean,
not not planning to win the league, but just there for the fun.
well, as long as you can make it to the playoffs.
What position do I have to be to get into the playoffs?
Let me check for a second. Leaderboard. Top 8.
I mean, it's possible.
Well, it's possible. I mean, if you look above you, you've got the vampires, which, let's be honest, you could pretty much deal with them easily. You got Soul, then Johnny, then Fire is above you, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I've actually got 2 wins with freaking Kislev.
I mean, as you can tell, the way my season's going at the moment, it's just going to be
I
a
can't.
nothing.
Well, I wouldn't say. Okay, when you lost the first, like the first term, when you lost, when you were forced to do it both down twice, that did give me the opportunity to attack.
Yeah.
I mean, the only team I'm worried about coming up is literally the dwarfs, the 2 dwarf teams. I'm terrified of fighting both of them.
Yeah. Are you
Swen, I'm
sure you
not.
got to play them back to back?
No, no. I faced the dwarf. I faced Johnny straight after the Dark Elves. And then after that, for a little while until after the Skaven match, then I face Phanex. Phanex is the second last match of my run.
Oof.
Yeah, then I've got the bloody halflings at the last match.
Mm.
But
I'm
I,
just hoping that literally after this run, I've got, once I get past the 2 dwarf teams, I should be able to some sort of make a run at it.
well, I think you're not the only one that's got is going to face the dwarfs back to back. I think Gladia's got 2 as well,
Oh,
and he's halflings, and that's worse compared to what we could do.
yeah, that is true. How is Gladiator managed to get 2 wins with halflings?
Well, to be fair, his first match it was against Gobbles. That was a 50-50 toss-up,
Yeah.
and the other one was against the vampires. So
Ah,
basically, he's got the easiest start as well, but he's got a rough run coming up because he's got to face both Fanex and Johnny back to back. He's got to face Oath coming up, and he's got you.
yeah.
Like I said, by the time he's got me last. By that point, I'll have a lot of decent players to pretty much give his team a good hiding.
Mm. Yeah, just hopefully. So I'm literally, yeah,
Let's see.
I've got Oath next. Then
Yeah.
from Oath, I've got Dark Elves.
Mhm.
I think it is.
Yep.
No, it's not. It is the vampires.
So you got a break. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go lizards, vampires. Then who do I face first? No, I'll face Johnny first of all. No,
Yep.
actually, I've got that wrong.
Mhm.
I got, yeah, lizards, vampire, Bretonians.
I know you faced Johnny the same time I faced Fanex.
So Bretonians week 4. Then I face Johnny in week 5. Because you've got, yeah.
I don't face
Then
Fanex.
I'll go, then I'll go,
No, you faced Johnny in week 10.
who's, oh, so how the hell did I, no, I'll face Johnny week,
I'm going to face Johnny in week 5. You faced Johnny
oh
in
no,
week 10.
fuck it, week 5. Who have I got
You're
week
facing
5?
You're facing the Bretonians.
Oh, Bretonia. Yeah, so Bretonia week 5.
Yep.
Week 6
It's Fanex.
is Stanix. I ain't too bad then.
Nope, because then after that you get a little break. You avoid Johnny till week 10, where because you'll be facing the Amazons.
Yeah.
Then you've got the then you've got the Halflings at week 8.
Oh, so my run ain't too bad then. Just a rough start.
Yeah, I think I think Gladiator's got the worst start because he's got a worst thing because he's got to face the two dwarf teams back to back, I
Yeah.
believe. Which, as
Um, I,
as many people know, if you get dwarves back to back and you're a halfling team, that is the worst nightmare.
yeah. It's just nothing but smash.
Yep, unfortunately it is. But anyhow, folks, that is it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed the bludgeoning and the nuffling, as some people might be considering.
Yeah. What can you say? It's just Blood Bowl.
Yep. So if you like
Can't
the
get angry with it.
yep. So if you like the videos, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and don't worry, Grim. Look forward to Blood Bowl 3, where we'll have some new
Yes.
teams. Four
That
new.
and the elves finally get a get a nerfing.
Well, they are getting nerfed in
They
a way because they're not going to be able to pass as well as they used to,
mm,
unless you take a passer. Other than that, you're going to have to either play running ball or take a chance. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Anyhow, folks,
It,
we'll, well, go ahead, Grim, before we sign off.
stoked for it. Just obviously Blood Bowl 3. I'm just waiting for the whole thing for Blood Bowl 3 that no one can stall anymore because otherwise they get a rocket launched at them.
Yeah, I love that rule. It's something. It means now Glader cannot stall anymore, and Glader has to play. It's like I think the way they've ruled it is if you're near a certain point, you can be stoned. I think it's at a certain point in the pitch.
Okay.
Because I think it's like the last like last 6 squares you have to go for it. Because I think the way it works is if you can legitimately run onto the pitch, like run into the touchdown, you've got to do it, or get close as you can, like in your legalized movement.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's how it works. I mean, we won't know until we actually see it in action, and I'm hoping because I've heard the creators of Battlefield are going to release a beta.
Yeah. That'd be interesting to play.
Well, I do know that anyone who bought the actual Blood Bowl starter set from James Workshop got a beta code, but they did say there will be more beta codes coming out. But I believe those who
Mm,
bought the Blood Bowl first will get the early shots before we do,
yeah.
which kind of makes sense in a way.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
That's it.
yep. Anyhow, folks,
Right, mate.
yep, we'll catch you later.
Catch you later. Cheers for the game,
No problem.
and good luck for the rest of the season.